I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'll live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life.
It is week 2 here as we're back here with the Nebraska Cornhuskers as we're hosting the Akron Zips this week, as the Zips, of course, looking to see if they can get their first win after coming off of a loss last week against the University of Wyoming. And they were defeated by the Cowboys 33-21 in that one. And today they would like to see if they can get a victory here off of one of the top teams in the Big Ten. That is us, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, as we're here at Memorial Stadium for this beautiful afternoon, Saturday afternoon here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Just about a mile away from the state capitol building, as we're getting ready for this one here today, as we're currently 1-0, coming off a nice win last episode against the one of the Big 12 schools there, one of the new Big 12 schools, now their second year there, that being Cincinnati, the Bearcats. And it was a good, nice victory there for us as we won that one 17-14. This week, we're taking on the Zips, and there you see, had a tough time in the first quarter getting anything going. And of course, there you see 16-17 in the first half against Wyoming. And then the Zips try to get, they got a little bit more momentum the second half. But then the fourth quarter came around, and it was pretty much a disaster. They had a fumble as well as not really moving the ball down the field like they were in the second and third quarters. And this really did him in, as Finley, there you see his numbers there, 25-34, completed 73% of his passes. He had 2 touchdowns, got sacked once, so his offensive line did a great job there protecting him, but just could not move that ball Curry, on the other hand, had 13 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown. His longest run was 21 against the Cowboys last week. And the receiving wise, you got Greer, who had 5 catches, 64 yards, and a tutty for him. Polk as well had a tutty on 2 catches and 44 yards. And those might be the two that we're going to have to kind of zero in on here this week in today's matchup. So it should be a good one, and we're hoping to, of course, come out here and hopefully score a little bit more points. I was kind of disappointed in the team this last week a little bit. Not necessarily that I was really hoping we was going to at least score 21 on the Zip or the Bearcats. But the Bearcats, of course, could have had the game tied up if they would have gone after that extra point, or that not extra point, a field goal in the first quarter, that first drive actually in that game against us, as they got all the way down to the field, went for it on 4th down, and came up short. And to me, you're leaving points on the table, because honestly, they were able to come back in the second half, score 14, and then come up short 3 points, which really was the difference maker for them in that game. So as you take a look here, we just seen the quarterback and his attributes there. A pretty good arm for him, especially one of the decent quarterbacks there in the MAC. You got Curry, the halfback, who is, of course, right there. You see his speed, elusiveness, and also good hands. So he's one of those rare halfbacks that can also catch the ball. You see his carry is really good, but he has decent hands there, and we'll see how well he does today. We'll see if he'll come out of the backfield catching a few balls, as well as Newdwell. There you see his numbers, as well as he's a 6'4", 1-star guy, 240 pounds, from Springfield, Oregon. And there you see his route running. It's going to be very important for him to be dominant in that red zone, and that's what Coach Bonds is kind of looking for. He's seen some game film of him from last week, and of course from some other games he's been involved in. And he's really impressive with this young tight end, and he wants to see how well they'll fit and how well they'll can play against him in that one, if it happens to be a red zone opportunity there for them in this game. Polk, there you see 6'1", 170 pounds, from California, and of course he is a freshman, 3-star. He is a pretty much a really good, decent route runner. Route running skills is pretty average right now, but remember, he is a freshman, but he is kind of going to be limited there. You see some of his limitations that he has to this, so he's got a couple years here to build up to what he could possibly be. Pretty much, I would say, probably a low 80s type of route running player out there for the Zips. But there you see his quickness is pretty sharp there as well. He's a really good deep receiver. Of course, Gage Summers from Arizona, 6 foot, 235 pounds. And he is a signal caller. He's one of the defensive players there. That he is, looks like he has really good IQ there, where he can really recognize a play. He has good play recognition, and of course he's pretty talented in the run stopping and power department there as well. So he'll definitely be keeping a close eye on us. And then of course, there you see the free safety, the sophomore, 3-star athlete from Pennsylvania, Malik Flowers. And we will definitely be watching out for him in the passing game, because last week we didn't throw no interceptions, which I'm happy about, knock on wood here. But Key did a great job there. He had a touchdown in the game, and Rosala, he was really impressive. Our quarterback I was really impressed with him. And of course, we're trying to convince him and to stay here. Because the reason why I say that, because in other series I've seen around, other YouTubers and other, Twitch streamers, stuff like that, I see that he wants to leave Nebraska. So we got to kind of really convince him to stay. In order to do that, in order to keep any of these guys that are thinking about leaving or on the edge of possibly leaving, we have to win games. So it's going to be important for us, especially games like this. We should be dominant in. Not saying we need to score 30 points, but we definitely need to be having, at least from Coach Bond standards, it's at least a 2 possession lead, and hold on to that throughout the game. So here it is. We're home for this game here at Memorial Stadium. Packed house here. Another sellout for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And you see some of our impact players there for us. So you see Key and Wright. Wright had a really good game last week. Very impressive with him. We had a nice few calls from him. And we'll see how he does this week, as we'll see a quick pass there. That is going to be thrown. And that's going to be a reception there for the first down, as Finley finds, or just short of the first down there. See a man in motion. Of course, that is Newell, as they'll hand this one off, and that is going to go to Curry. Curry's going to get gets the first down there, but he is going to be hurting there. It's going to get him off the field there. Hopefully he is okay. We'll see now a quick pass, a screen pass to be all things, and a nice catch there as they get a little bit of that RPO there on that throw, as Gee, I should say, gets the reception. We'll see him run this one now as he gets a few yards there on the play. As we'll see another drop back here from Finley. Finley here gets that one there. That's going to go to Curry. Curry's going to come out of the backfield, and he's going to get stopped there at the 45-yard line. So they're on their own 45-yard line, 3rd and 7. Nebraska is, of course, trying their best. As that's a nice stop there. Good job, good hit on the receiver. As Nebraska Cornhuskers now are going to take their first shot here of the day here at home on this beautiful afternoon here on opening day. First game of the season here at home, as we see a quick pass now up the middle. That one's going to be dropped, as Key just did not, for whatever reason, didn't really have that one there. I think Rollo might have thrown that one a little too quick for him to really notice, as Key gets another catch, this time on that slant pass there. There you go. Now we got things going here. Another first down there for the Cornhuskers, as we'll hand off here to Johnson. And I mentioned the last episode, Johnson, of course, not the speediest, but he does have some pep to his step. He has decent acceleration, but the speed-wise is something that we're going to definitely have to drastically work on. And so that means we're going to have to bring in Ivy to come in there, help him, especially on the play. So anytime we have a short downage and we need a good burst coming out of the backfield there, we have to get him out there. So we'll see a nice pass here as Markway finds his way, gets a huge catch there. Nice job there from the tight end. And that's going to get them inside the 30 here of Akron. And, of course, the Zips here trying to get stop this offense right now, as Johnson comes off the edge there, and he is going to end up getting tackled for a gain, or he at least gets a gain there. As we're now going to a 2nd and 9. Johnson gets stopped in the backfield there. Nice stop there for the defense as they get a hold of him down that play. Wardwowski, and I believe that was Hall there making the stop. We'll see now. Roll here throws this one up there to Hunter, and Hunter cannot get it as he gets tackled from behind and drops it. So now we have a 45-yard kick attempt here. This 45-yard kick is not going to be any good, as it's going to go off the post there, as our kicker will come up short. So tough break there. I will say that I'm still trying to get used to the kicking meter here in this game, especially from last year when we were playing against the Highland Scotties here. And I do apologize if I do call Nebraska Cornhuskers Scotties, because I've been working on both series, trying to wrap up or trying to start this series, and of course wrap up the Highland Scotty series. As you see right here, picks this one off his own tip. He's going to try to take this back for a pick 6, and that's a nice return, as that's going to be brought back to the Zips territory here, as Finley thought that ball was going to be up there for his man, and it's going to be tipped away. Nice return and nice interception there for the Highland Scotties, as you see this sea of red getting riled up here. As Wright, you see Cesar Wright gets that catch, and he is going to get good field position now here for us, as now we'll be at the 45-yard line. Riola here goes back, and he is going to get dropped there as he's trying to look down the field and make a pass. It's going to be a loss of 9 on that tackle. As we'll see what he can do here. Play action again, dropping back, looking here, fires this one there. That's going to be to Barney, as Barney is able to get the catch there, and he'll get almost back to the original line of scrimmage there. He'll get about 7 on that reception. 3rd and 12 coming up, and we'll see a pass there. Oh, nice job there from Hunter, breaking the tackle, keeping his legs moving here. There you see him going down the field here. He is long gone, and that is a touchdown, Cornhuskers. As the Cornhuskers on the board here for the first time today. Nice job there from Hunter as he fights that off. I thought that was pretty much done with, but he says, nah, I'm not done. I'm getting to that end zone. And there you see right there, great catch there. Gets sandwiched pretty good there. And neither one of the defenders could wrap him up and tackle him. Then he just gets, they try to go after his legs, but yet he's got his legs churning there, keep moving. And he's not down. He definitely shows that as he finds his way into the end zone. 7-0 for Nebraska. About under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Pass being thrown. And that is going to be a reception there for a gain of 2 as Finley finds his receiver. We'll see here now, 2nd and 8 coming up as we'll see that'll be Gee. Gee's going to run this one as he'll get to the 22-yard line of the Zips. So now 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Finley here decides to call his own number instead. He's going to go down the field here. He's going to slide to avoid that sack. And a nice job there from the defense, trying to make that stop, and unfortunately it's going to be short. Good blocking there from the Zips offensive line. See that pass being completed. Nice catch, as that's going to be a gain of 2 there. Not sure who that exactly that was, but nonetheless, we'll see here now on 2nd and 8 here, where Finley's going to get just mollywopped in that pocket. Nice play there for the defense, as the Cornhuskers showing what Husker football is all about. And great job there from the defense, and that's what, of course, they're known as Shevers. Their junior makes a nice tackle there, getting to the quarterback and making a nice play in the backfield. As that's now going to force him down a goal here. This 3rd and 14. As he'll go up here, lobs this one up there. That one's going to get tipped, and Shivers almost had that one as well. If he could just jump over there and grab that tip there. But they'll be punting the ball as we'll get the ball back. They're our own 34-yard line. And we'll see now with just the last seconds left here in the first quarter. Johnson runs this one on the outside there. He had a bounce outside as he was originally trying to go inside. But that gap was not big enough for him to get through. So after the 1 quarter, Nebraska right now currently leading this one here 7-0. So not a bad first quarter here. Decent, better than last week's game. We'll see if they can do a little bit better. Try to see if we can score here. Maybe try to get 2 scores on the board here in the quarter and try to lead by 21 before the half. So now 3rd and 9 coming up here with the play clock running down to 7. Rilla here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Markway as he gets the catch there for the first down. Trying to cross the 50-yard line here against the Zips as Rilla here hands this one off to Johnson, and he doesn't get much of anything. If anything, he got loss of a yard there on that play. We'll see what we can do here on 2nd and 11. Dropping back here. Riola gets brought down there, and that's going to be a big loss. But a huge gain there for the defense as they push us back to the 34. It's now 3rd and 21. And what do you call here? Well, you're going to have to call a pass play. You're going to look for a man deep, and we do find Hunter there. Nice catch there from him as we convert on the big 3rd down play. 1st and 10 there for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, as now they're hiding in the shadows here at the 37-yard line of the Zips. As we'll see another handoff there to Johnson. Johnson stiff arming, and he's going to be brought down there at the 28-yard line. Murphy there for the Akron Zips is going to have to come off the field. He's grabbing his wrist. Hopefully it's not too serious. As we go now to a 2nd and 1. Run this one here just to get enough there for the first down there by Johnson. And that will clear for a first down. Now here we are again, striking to go into the end zone once again. And Bonner's going to find his way in the end zone. That slant pass. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the Husker Nation going nuts for this one here as they scored another touchdown. Nice job there. 2nd receiving touchdown of the day. And Herbie loves it too. And he's letting them know that this is Nebraska country here. And these boys play football here. And that's what they've been missing here, this kind of gameplay, especially from a legendary coach like Coach Bonds. Ball on the 14-yard line. We'll see a pass here. That's going to be thrown there quickly as Finley able to find his receiver there. I believe that was to Polk. Now 3rd and 3 coming up. Finley here scrambling around here trying to find somebody to throw to. That he does. He's going to find Polk again, who gets him out of trouble. And they're able to convert there on the first down. Finley almost was getting eaten alive back there in that backfield there, but he is able to zip that one out of there and not lose any yardage. As we'll see here, Gee coming out here. He'll make scamper there for about a yard. So far, we've been doing a pretty decent time here, putting some blitzes here on them, as well as a couple of pass protection or pass coverage here, and a couple of pass rushes as well. As we'll see here, nice play there from Judy as he brings down Finley. As Williams and the rest of those offensive players there for the Zips could not protect their quarterback there that time. And where you see Elijah Judy able to get through there. First sack of the day for him, and that's going to force the Zips to, of course, punt the football. We get the ball at their own 36-yard line as we'll see a nice tackle there from Cooper coming out of the backfield. Nice stop there from him. As we'll see 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff. Ivy's is in here, and Ivy's going to run this one as he gets a nice run there. Good positive yardage there coming from him. He's back out here again on this 3rd and 4. All on their own 43-yard line. Got to get to about the 47 to get the first, and they do so there on that play. Again, looking very sharp here. Moving the ball very well. Of course, we've had a couple setbacks here from offensive line and from the offense, but for the most part here, the ball's been moved pretty well. And we've, of course, got in the end zone twice now here by Riola. We'll see what he can do here now on the 2nd and 7. Dropping back, throws this one there. Nice curl pass and curl route there from Key as he will get there to the 40-yard line for a new set of downs for the there I go again, for the Cornhuskers. We'll see now for play action, throwing this one there. That's going to go to Bonner, and Bonner going to be drugged down there at the 46-yard line for the first down. 2nd and 6 coming up. We'll see what they can do here as they're about to get to the 2-minute warning here. Pass me up the middle there. That nice job, a nice catch there from Hunter as he gets wide open and gets to first down marker. Ball's at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Cornhuskers as Riola here just dropping back, throwing that one, and finds Barney Jr. as he's going to get there dead center at the 10-yard line. Nice job here. As again, just doing a good job here. Offensive line doing a great job here, letting Riola do his job. Dropping back, looking, scanning the field here. Find the open man and making a play. So now 2nd and goal coming up here. Ball inside the 10. We'll see what they'll do here. They're going to be wise here and run the ball here with Ivy. Ivy's going to find his way into the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Cornhuskers. As that's the first rushing touchdown of the day. And I believe the first one of the season here. As we'll see, Ivy gets his first of the season. And nice play there from, is that Johnson? Johnson, I think that was the one that made that run. So first one of the season from him, as we'll see now. Finley calling a no huddle right now, but made a nice call there, calling his own number, getting the first down on that run. We'll see now here what they'll try to do. 1st and 10, ball on their own 34. Pass there, that's going to be completed. And it's going to be another first down here as they get that one to their tight end, Jake Newell. We'll see now, open backfield, 4 wide. Finley here throws actually 5 wide, and we'll see a pass there being completed as they'll get a gain of 5. Zips trying to no huddle here. Got 4 wide, tight end, or 3 wide and a tight end. Halfback in the backfield there. Play action, looking. Finley here. He's got to get rid of the football here. He's wise as he throws it away. Nobody gets to that ball there. It's going to be now, he has to throw that one away. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. 50 seconds left here. Noel here throws this one up there. That one, oh, good hit there. Denying the receiver at all things right there. Nice play there. Nice clean hit. As now we'll see the ball here. We got a last chance now to try to put up another score on the board here, with a timeout now being called. First timeout now of the half here for the Cornhuskers here. After I get done with the high-end Scotties, I think I'll be done saying Scotties for a while. We'll see now with 32 seconds left here. 2nd and 6. Deep pass ball there. That is going to go to Barney Jr. He's going to find his way into the end zone. And he says, you know what, guys? I love you. You love me. We're a big, happy family. As he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. As we're up now by 4 scores here. And look at that. Just a good job there. Good, good 7 to 8 yards between him and his defender. And finds his way into the end zone. Great catch and run. Nice pass as well. 28-0 here. Nebraska leads. As they will go ahead and take out the halfback there. They do a good job of tackling him in the backfield there. As we'll see now, Finley here gets lifted up and brought down and planted to the ground. And that is how the first half is going to end. We'll go into halftime here with a nice lead. Wasn't expecting this. 28-0. All Coach Bonds was saying leading up to this game all week long, he's like, hey, I just want a 2-possession lead to help us out, and that'll help us win the game. And right now, going into the half here, he has a 4-possession lead. It's now 28-0. So we'll see if we can hold on to this shutout here today, or will the Zips be able to find a way and crack the code here against this defense, who's been playing very well, playing very aggressively, but at the same time playing smart, going after putting good, nice, clean hits. Nothing, not jarring the ball or anything like that, which would be a plus for us here today. But we're just doing a good job here. Defense just maintaining that, tug of war battle and not letting them really get too deep into the other side of the field. As we'll see, Ivies here has the football here, and he's going to make a nice run there to start off there as he gets another first down, a gain of 13 on that carry. Ball now at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, and Johnson there, he is going to run, and that's going to be actually a loss there on the play. 2nd down coming up here for the Cornhuskers. As Rollo here, he's going deep there, and that ball is going to be dropped as the receiver could not hold on to it. He was pretty well covered there. Great job there popping that ball out of the receiver's hands. See now a deep pass here. That's going to be thrown, and it's going to be caught. Nice catch there from Key, who almost grabs on it one-handedly there. We'll see here now ball the Zips side of the field, and we'll see Johnson here breaks the tackle, going down the field here, looking to try to go upfield here, and he's going to get down to the 15, as that's about a gain of about 25 on that carry. So now 1st and 10. As we're inside the 20, Johnson here now, trying to break off a tackle before he gets lined up there near the center. And he'll get to the 11-yard line. So 2nd and 6 coming up. As he made a nice 4-yard carry. We'll see him, not get anything on that play as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now looking at a 3rd and 6. So we'll see if Riola's going to take a chance or take a shot here at the end zone. He's going to drop back, pass there. That's going to be completed as Bonner gets the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. As we'll see what they'll do here. They're on the I formation, so I'm assuming they'll probably try to put all the big boys on the line, and they can run this one in here, and that's exactly what they do. Nice touchdown. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's going to be Johnson's 2nd of the day. It's 2nd of the season now here at Nebraska. As we'll see now, play action here. Fumble, and that ball's going to be picked up, and going to be now in possession of the Cornhuskers. As that's going to be a great catch there as Watson Trent gets that pick up there. Nice hit on the quarterback, getting him to drop the football there. Now, short field here for us as we're at their 17-yard line. Take a look at the replay here, and this is a clean hit. I mean, this ball just pops right out of his hands and onto the ground. That's going to be a live ball here for the Cornhuskers. Play clock running down to 3 here. Can they pull the play off? As no, not going to be the case here. As a flag going to be thrown. And it looks like Riddle was trying to change the play at the last minute. And unfortunately, he's going to get hit with a 5-yard penalty there for delay of game. So now we'll see 1st and 15 coming up here. Riddle here running this one instead. And he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage here on that play. 2nd and 15 coming up here for the Cornhuskers. This Riddle here drops back here, looking down the field here. He's going to find Key, and no problem there getting to that one to him as he's going to get now inside the 5 on that catch. Nice job moving the chains here for the Cornhuskers. Looking to make another threat here. 35-0 here so far. Handoff here, Johnson. Johnson going to run this one in there, and that's going to be a touchdown. And that's another touchdown there for Johnson. Great play there from him. And that's going to be another one there for him. I think that's his 3rd for the season. No, actually, oh, no, excuse me. I'm looking at my notes incorrectly. This is actually his 2nd. The first one was actually Ivy that ran that one in there. So I was correct the first time around. I do apologize there. So that is his 2nd now for the season. As we have now 3 rushing touchdowns here. And, of course, we've been scoring a gangbusters. Now, I will say we did, for whatever reason, the field goal. We end up mess up the field goal attempt, the extra point. That's why it's 41-0 right now. And you see Van Poppel pops up and gets a hold of the quarterback there as they'll be forced to punt. So now 1st and 10, ball on their own, now on the 44-yard line of the Zips. We'll see the Cornhuskers quarterback roll out here, and he's going to call his own number. As the Georgia boy going down the field here, and he's going to slide to the 23-yard line for that 1st down. We'll see now here, 1st and 10. New set of downs here. As there's 3:30 left here in this 3rd quarter. Pass going to be flinged over there, and that ball is going to be tipped away. Good job there. The defender put his hands up and making the play. We'll see what we can do here on this 2nd and 10 coming up. As we'll see a play action here. And another pass there. That's going to go to Barney, Barney Jr. there. And he finds his way in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That is Barney's 2nd receiving touchdown of the day. His 2nd of the season. Nice catch there from him. Now he is officially tied right now for the season with Key, who had, coming into this game, had only him and one other guy had a touchdown. Now Key has his 2nd, so does Barney here today. As we'll see a handoff there. And that ball is going to be handed there by Curry for a gain of 2. 48-0 here at Memorial Stadium. As we'll see another handoff there. This time it's Curry again. As he will get a few more yards there. 3rd and 1 coming up here. We'll see if we can stop them converting on this 3rd down. As their 3rd string back will come in here. And that is going to be Williams, who is going to get the 1st down. Williams again get his number called, and he's going to be stuffed this time as he loses a yard there. Being taken down there by a defensive tackle there for us. 2nd and 11, pass there being completed. Nice catch there as the tight end finds his way there. As Newell gets the 1st down. Putting his head down, putting the pads down, and making good clean hits. As he'll see a quick pass now. That ball's going to be a nice reception. As that's going to be going to Adams. So Finley here, just taking his time here, given what he is being taken, or given what he is being shown here by the defense. And so far, he is working out pretty good here on this drive. As there's 2 seconds left here, we'll see if they'll snap the football here, and they will not. And that'll be it for the 3rd quarter. Zips have a lot to work on here if they want to get back in this ball game. As you see the target numbers there for Rolla. But yeah, it is a 48-0 ball game here. As the fans like what they're seeing here at home on our home opener here against the Zips. We'll see what they can do. As their 2nd string quarterback now come out here. And we'll see what he can do. Not sure. I didn't really write down his name. As he will be taken down there. And there you see a 5-yard loss there from the Zips. As now we'll see here 2nd and 15 coming up. Zips trying to get something on the board here. As we'll see a handoff there to Williams. Williams going to jump up and pop out. And makes a nice carry there to one of their linemen. He's going to have to come off the field here as he's grabbing his abdomen. We'll see here. 3rd and 3. Drop back here. That ball's going to be thrown up there. And that ball's going to be tipped away. Nice job there for the defense. Breaking that play up. And now the Zips have a chance now to score first points of the day. As we'll see, the kick is up. And the kick is going to be wide. It's going to be wide to the right. And that kick's no good. It's Davis now for the Nebraska Cornhuskers going to have to come off the field here. As he looks like he's in a little pain as well. So we're going to start bringing some subs in. Riola now has the handoff to Johnson as Johnson's going to run this one. And he's going to stiff arm his way out of bounds. As we got some muscle cramps there from Davis. And he'll sit out for a bit. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Cornhuskers as we'll hand off to Johnson again. Johnson trying to get as many reps as he can because, like I said, the next game or two, he may not be making the start. We'll see how this game finishes off with him. But, of course, at the same time, we kind of want to keep everybody out here to see if we can get this shutout. Pass being zipped there. That's going to go to Hunter. Hunter's going to get the catch. He's going to be taken down there near the 20-yard line. Nice catch and run. And, of course, a beautiful pass there from Riola as they do get the first down once again. Cornhuskers leading this one 48-0. Pretty much doing whatever they want on this football field here, both offensively and defensively. Riola here throws this one there as his man's covered, but the reception will be caught. As that's going to be a gain of 4. Drop back here, toss, and actually a gain of 3 there. And that will be enough there for the first down as they get the 8 yards on that throw. 1st and goal coming up here. Ball inside the 10. And, of course, we're just trying to take our time here as we really don't need to hurry. Riola here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Markway. Markway trying to find his way into the end zone. He does. As he gets his touchdown here. First touchdown of the day for the season. He is now his 2nd of the year. His first touchdown of the day. His 2nd of the season. Nice job there. As they are laying it thick here. As they put a 50 burger on these boys. It's now going to be 55-0 after this extra point. As we'll see a great pass there. Finding our big man there in the red zone. And that's what we do for our tight ends here around here. That's typical play there from Coach Bonds. Nice job. We'll see now. Ball to 55 and another run. And that, of course, will be stopped as that's a loss of 7. As we're able to shake up the 2nd-string quarterback there for the Zips. As McCollum gets there. He gets a 2nd tackle or 2nd sack of the day. Getting to this quarterback as well. Nice play there from him. 3rd and 17 here. We've got to continue pushing them back. As this ball's going to be thrown up there. That's going to be tipped away and no one can get to it. As they'll be forced to punt. So we get the ball there on their own 43-yard line with 6:24 left and play clock running down to 3. Riola here. Again, drops back deep in the pocket. Finds his receiver. Finds Key. Key gets it, and he is going to get get the catch for the first down. We're just getting a little ahead of myself there. Not quite touchdown, but you know what I mean. So able to get the first down as we're now on the 38-yard line of the Zips. As we'll see Barney here. Good catch there from him. As Barney is a little well over 100 yards for the day here. Doing an excellent job here. Him and Key playing really good offense. Getting open for us when we need them. As we'll see Key again gets a nice reception. He gets the catch and he's going to get taken down there quickly. So we'll see what we can do here on this 3rd and 4 against the Zips defense. And it's Riola here now drops back in the pocket. Looking maybe for something short, but he cannot find anything there except for being taken down. So we do lose some yards there. We're going to try to go for it here on 4th and 11. Why not? Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here against some of their 2nd-string guys. Pass there. Oh, nice job there for the defense. As we try to get that one, sneak that little pass quickly in that window to Key, and that's going to be incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So no biggie there. That's fine. We'll see. We can, we've been able to stop them for most of this game already. We'll see what they can do here on 3rd and 4. 3 minutes left. See their quarterback. He is scrambling. He is looking for somebody to help him out, but he cannot find nobody. And I believe his name is Stewart there. He is going to be taken down, and that is going to be a loss of quite a few. I believe 2 on that play. As Watson's Trent again makes a nice play. And I see here, Broadhart, I think that's Brookhart, excuse me, is the quarterback's name. So now 1st and 10 after this sack, and of course they've punted the ball. Riola here running. Riola here trying to run for his life. There is a fumble, but it's out of bounds. We'll get the ball back to the line of scrimmage there at least. So now 3rd and 10 coming up. We'll see a play action here. Looking for a pass. That's going to be completed there by Key. Key going to keep his legs moving. And we'll get to the 2-minute warning here. So 2-minute warning now here for the Cornhuskers as they run this one with Johnson coming off the edge there. And he will get back to the line of scrimmage there for no gain. Looks like Cornhuskers have their 2nd win here straight now for the season. Taking on these Akron Zips of... we see a touchdown pass there. I wasn't expecting that. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Wow, what a catch there. That is Key's first touchdown for the day. As he gets one here late in this one. And Riola saying, I got you. As he throws this one there quickly. I was not expecting a deep pass like that. I thought they were going to keep throwing those short passes there. Or at least run the football here. 62-0 here. As Akron now with the football here. Last chance really for them to try to show if they can do something here. And that ball is going to be batted away. Incomplete pass. We'll see now a 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Zips. Zips now going to be 0-2 going in week 3. As we'll see Brookhart here. He is going to get taken down there. And he makes a nice scamper there. He does get close to the first down, but he's going to be short. We'll see here. He's going to call his number again. This time here it's like, no, you're not going nowhere on that run. And that is going to be it here. As they put a 62-0 on the Zips. As Riola is your player of the game there. 482 yards, 6 touchdowns. Completed 77% of his passes here today. Nice game from him. And of course, it's early on here. We got to get these boys warmed up. And score might look otherwise. People might say, oh, you're kind of running to score. But, hey, it's early. It's week 2 of the season. Now, if this was like week 10 or 11, it'd be like, okay, 2nd string guys get in there. You guys finish the game off. But still early. And, of course, we got the accelerated clock on as well. So it's not that bad. But, yeah, there you see. And, of course, the computer would do it the same. Let's just be honest. We see here, 62-0 is your final score. Nice day there on the ground. A little over 100 yards for the day. I believe it was 116. 3 rushing touchdowns. 2 of them coming from Johnson. 1 coming from Ivy. And there you see the touchdown completion, or the completions and attempts. 27-35, 6 touchdowns there for Riola in this game here today, along with 4 sacks as well. I don't mind sacks, but interceptions, no, none. Or at least try to attempt to have none. But right now we have a total of 8 touchdowns now for the season. That's counting from the 2 from last week and the 6 that we got here today. So we're already looking good in the touchdown and interception ratio right now, already in 2 games. So not going to be upset about that whatsoever. Time possession, of course, 25 minutes, 19 seconds, or 9 seconds there, 18 minutes, 51 seconds. And there you see the total plays. We only ran 40 total plays. They ran 51 in the game. As you see, Riola, 27-35, like I mentioned before, 482 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 sacks. Completed 77% of his passes there, which is a very nice QB rating there, 249.3. And, of course, that nice 68-yard pass that we had earlier in the game, which was very nice. Johnson, 22 of 81, and 2 rushing touchdowns there for him. He also had 2 broken tackles, and of course he had 1 plus 20 run on against the Zips defense. Ivy's 4 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown there from him. As for the receiving, Dane Key was the top receiver. 9 catches, 139 yards, and a touchdown for him. Barney, top guy in the touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns on 6 catches, 137 yards for him. Markway, 4 catches, 58 for the day and a touchdown. And of course, Hunter, 4 catches, 103 yards and a touchdown. So we had 3 guys that had triple digits in the receiving game here today. We don't see that too often here. College football is a little stingy when it comes to those kind of numbers there. Even with the big schools there when it comes to simming. Like your Alabamas, your Notre Dames, your Clemson, stuff like that. And then, of course, defensively here, our top defensive player of today's game, of course, for us was Hartzog. 9 tackles for him. McCullen had 9 tackles as well. He had 6 TFLs and 2 sacks. Wright had 8 tackles and a TFL. Watson Trent, 7 tackles, 4 TFLs, a sack and a half, and of course a forced fumble and a fumble recovery there from him. And then Van Poppel, 4 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a sack and a half from him. So nice day for our guys there on the defensive line of things. Definitely showed what they can do. Take a look at the Zips numbers there. And of course, obviously, not much can be said about them here today, as they just really could not get things going there offensively, as our defense just did a great job there, as we normally we're normally accustomed to Coach Bonds and his defensive schemes and stuff like that is basically just go after the quarterback, just do damage to him, do damage that's legal within the game, with the confines in the rules of the game, and dominate and take over the game and show them why they don't deserve to get the win. And that's exactly what we did, as we did a great job of doing so there and really putting the quarterback in its place. As of course we got a few coaching some points here that we can work on some areas of our game here when it comes to recruiting. And of course, we're still early in the recruiting, and of course, I think we already have one instant guy. I'm not sure if I share that with you guys yet, which I don't think I have. But there is an instant right as we're in week 0. We had our first instant commit, and we'll show you who that is coming up very soon here on the channel. But nonetheless, we'll definitely see that. All-out brawl coming up, as we're now going to play our first. We still have one more non-conference game, but we're going to play our first Big Ten game of the season. And there you see it right there. It is for the Liberty Bowl, the Freedom Trophy. That's what it's called. Of course, a new rivalry trophy between these two schools, Nebraska and Wisconsin. Of course, they both share the same school colors. So we'll definitely have to, I think we're going to be wearing all white, and we're going to have them wear all red to kind of, distinguish the two schools. But nonetheless, it's going to be a good one here. Nebraska won it last year. We'll go back, and we'll go ahead to Camp Randall and win it again this year. So definitely cannot wait for this one. First rivalry trophy. Hopefully we'll get this one and continue the tradition of holding on to this trophy for another year. But we'll see how things play out coming up next week as we take on the 1-1 Badgers there in this Nebraska Cornhuskers Dynasty. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more here on the channel. Of course, college football is in real life is coming around the corner here, and I cannot wait to see how that's all going to play out with a lot of interesting storylines for a lot of different teams this season. But here in this one, we're already getting started and already looking pretty good here. So we'll see if we can pick up our third win coming up in the next episode. As always, Husker Nation, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.